My name is Ashante, and this is a video about my learning style. Something really big, according to McCarthy, when it comes to being a Type 1 learner, is that kids are very into learning from their experiences rather than learning from just looking in a book. And the fact that they seek meaning and clarity through everything they do. Basically, they ask the question why as well. They learn primarily through talking. I'm the most talkative person you will ever meet. I could talk to you for days and won't get tired. My favorite question really is why. Either why can't I do it the way that I want to do it compared to the teacher's way of doing it? Or why does it have to be that way in the first place? Like, who would think of that? Why can't we think of something else? Why can't I put that there and not there? Why can't my floor be green instead of purple? Like, my favorite question is why. I ask why more than a little kid who's curious. Like, I'm constantly curious about everything and anything in life. And you cannot get through a conversation with me without me asking why, making you explain yourself to me. Because that's the way I learn, that's the way I understand what you're saying, by actually going in there with details about what you're trying to talk to me about. I'm a very weird learner. When it comes to, I'm a very quiet person. That's the one thing that I guess this doesn't really address. As a person, like, I'm a very quiet person, but I'm very nice and, like, friendly to everyone. But, like, I'm quiet. Like, if I have to get my work done, I'm quiet. And if we have to do group work, I prefer to work alone rather than in groups, because I process and get more ideas when I work alone. And then when, like it says, you come together, you work in groups and then you come together and you facilitate ideas that way. I can do that. And that really does work for me, because that way I can pass my ideas around and see if they make sense. But it works better for me when I do it alone, because I work very well when I'm doing things alone. I feel like if we, as teachers, if we gave each student one of these tests to do in class, like, we could get a better understanding of them as a person and them as a learner, so we can, in a way, address each of them in the type of way that they need to be taught. Because
expect them to sit up and pay attention. These kids feel special. They have a voice, and if we don't listen to it, they just tune us out.
that way you can address all of their needs rather than just addressing type 1 learners, addressing type 2 learners, addressing type 3 learners, like, individually. That way, everyone takes a test. You can learn how everyone learns. You can find out how everyone learns, and then you can put it together and find a way to teach them overall by addressing when it comes to when I become a teacher. It's important to have these type of learning, to understand these type of learners, because that way we'll understand how to teach them.
Tell us you love us. I regard all my students equally. You know we're your favorites. Come on, Fina, you haven't even talked to another student for 7 years.
And seeing that I'm a very personal person, like, I want to get close to my students and want to be a good role model in their life, like, I need to be able to understand them in this while at school, no matter what. And just like my personality, I'm good at reading people, and I'm good at putting myself in their shoes and thinking of it as from their point of view. I'm good at
Got a lot of talent here, and I'm gonna highlight it.
Do something.
I'm all about why. I'm all about people skills, and I'm all about, if I do something, I think about it. Like, they talk about how you reflect. You do something and then you reflect on it. I do that all the time. I think way too much. I'm over. I just think that by addressing these learning styles, you're able to involve your students in all aspects of the classroom, and you're able to involve the students that are different types of learners, and you're able to be a better teacher.